Hey Gemini, welcome to Soul Embers Annual Reading. I hope everyone's well and happy, and 2022 will bring you many, many blessings. So, will this go the distance? Today's reading. You know, I thought I'd bring this topic to YouTube in the form of a tarot reading, as I'm finding in most recent months, clients of mine that are coming to me for relationship guidance are more often than not asking this question. And so I thought I'd bring it to my YouTube family. Seems to be a collective energy at the moment. We're really, weighing things up, where we want to invest our energy, and hopefully if it resonates, I can be of help, guidance, and service to you. All right, Gemini, let's jump into this and have a look and see. Who am I connecting with today? Is this going the distance for Gemini? Why is Gemini asking this question? What's happening? Who am I connecting with? What's the story here? What's happened here with Gemini and this person? Definitely uncertainty is surrounding this situation. I'm seeing a massive, massive question mark, right, as to whether or not this can be something that can be rebuilt. The desire is there and the hope is there as well. I feel that the Geminis that I'm connecting with are really willing to put in the effort, so long as, I guess, I'm getting this message, if only they would speak particular words or take particular actions, then that would show you, it would speak in your love language. You're waiting for them to respond in your love language. That will kind of solidify for you whether or not you are willing to let down your guard and give this a go, to pursue this into the future. Now, whether you're in a situationship or a relationship and you've taken some, you've taken some space from each other, or whether or not there's been, a definitive break here, that desire and that that desire and that wishful thinking for the future still exists for you, Gemini. So let's have a look and see. Let's pull out a couple more cards here. Okay, I'll take all of them. Okay, so we've got here multiple of, like, the number 8 might mean something to you guys. I suggest, if this is resonating so far, you definitely look into what the meaning of the number 8 is, and how does that resonate with you? How does that reflect with where you're at on your journey? What's the message your spirit guides are trying to communicate through the numbers here? I feel that numbers are going to be playing a very big part. Some of you may be seeing a lot of the sequence numbers consistently, continuously. They're constantly standing out to you, and they come in the multiple of 8s. So the number 8 is definitely a number of dependability. That's how I personally see the number 8. It's a number of power. It's a number of patience. It's a number of authority. It's a number of ambition, good judgment, practicality. And that's why I call it the number of dependability. Because with power, with patience, with practicality, and with ambition and good judgment, there needs to be an element of consistency to actually create success and abundance. And it is and with that patience, with that consistency, with that determination, comes that inner wisdom, and comes that that inner wisdom, let's say. So this is something, what I'm getting for you, Gemini, when it comes to this person, there needs to be consistency here. You're wanting things to be grounded. You want, you're over the chit chat, you're over the promises. You want to see those words taken and, turned into action. And this is the breaking point, I guess, for you. This is the point where you just think to yourself that Everything else is simply a potential. When I weigh up the pros and the cons, when I weigh up and I have a look and see at what, out of everything that we've discussed and out of everything that we've planned, how this person that I'm interested in is actually walking their talk, I can't see how it's the same person. The person that I'm dating and I'm talking to is the same person that is actually in effect following through with their actions. There's two, it's split for you. You're seeing two different sides of the same coin. And so, yeah, like I said, I'm feeling like there's this massive question mark as to whether or not you want to rebuild, as to whether or not you're going to rebuild, whether you want to rebuild. That is definitely something that I'm feeling, but you're at a loss. You know, you're at a loss. You don't know what decision to make. You don't know what's going to give you the best result. I feel that the grief of losing yourself is same kind of grief that you feel as to losing this person. At this moment, you're feeling helpless and hopeless in the sense that it's a lose-lose situation here. You're not seeing the long-term positive effects that this could have. And so no matter what this person says to you now, I feel that you're not really interested in what they have to say. No matter how much they tell you, you know, what opportunities they present to you. An opportunity beckons and it's like a hook. They're trying to hook you with their words. It's simply you're turning your back on the words because you can't see the action. So tell me, show me what you're saying. Don't talk to me anymore. Just put those practices into place. If you're wanting, it's that energy of, if you want Gemini to entrust in you again and believe in this again and believe in this partnership, then that's a risk for Gemini. So why don't we just flip that energy and say, instead of Gemini trusting you the way they have up until this point, why don't you just make the effort and take that risk? Take the risk of putting the effort in and not knowing what the outcome's going to be, if it's going to work or not. So you're not letting them charm you. Definitely. And you're really reserving your energy. You're pulling back. You're definitely not an open book for them right now, because you really want to see what is the best option for you to take when it comes to matters of the heart. You really want to connect with your higher self. You really want to open up to receive that and make that connection, that cosmic connection to those higher frequencies, and receive the messages that will kind of give you an indication as to which way you should go. Because what I'm seeing here, guys, I just want to show you is that, we've got the crown chakra here, which is the center of, it is the center of universal consciousness. It is the center of the mantra is I am. Really reconnecting with who you are, with your spirit, right? With the essence of who you are. And it's done through the crown chakra. When it comes to matters of the heart, I'm just seeing this beautiful magenta color, which happens to be in this card. It looks magenta to me. Is also reflected in the heart space where this lady's holding both her hands over her heart space. So when it comes to matters of the heart, you're looking for some higher, guidance from your spirit guides, let's say. So let's break this down, Gemini, and let's have a look and see what is this person about, and will this go the distance? Is it worth the risk? I'm just getting one of those things where if they don't, there are specifics that you're looking for now, Gemini, when it comes to this partnership. And, previously you may have been more flexible and willing to allow them to come to you in a way that felt comfortable to them. But I don't feel that you're feeling that way anymore. I feel that it's your way now or no way. And you simply don't care what they think about that. Yeah, you're protecting yourself. I mean, it's been a difficult journey. You've trusted, you've held on to those promises and those discussions, and you've waited for them to come to fruition. And I feel that it's taken a lot of your hope and faith to see it through to the point where it currently did, or where it currently has, if you're still in communication with this person. But you're definitely feeling exhausted by all of this, and you're suspicious of their intentions. You're suspicious of whether or not they're going to follow through. Suspicion is definitely, you're questioning everything they're saying. I feel that you're overanalyzing every sentence, trying to read between the lines. It may be one of those situations where this person can be very good with their words, and so they're able to, I guess, pull the wool over your eyes at times. You're thinking very clearly. I feel that you've really disconnected your emotional space from this situation, Gemini. Pardon me. So at this point, you've taken on this energy of, you're faced with a difficult situation, and you're trying to be as impartial as possible, and like I said, you're carefully evaluating, you're tearing everything apart, and you're picking it apart to understand, to uncover the truth. There's a truth here that you feel is being held back from you, or there's something that you're not seeing, which is why I feel that you are opening yourself up to make that connection to spirit and receive that guidance. Something's not sitting right with you. You don't know whether or not this is going to go the distance. I mean, you're starting to see this person as someone that basically is inconsistent, very intense and very invested when they're with you, but they're not able to maintain that consistency. They're not able to ground it, which is where that number 8 comes into play that I was talking about a little bit earlier, So you really want to see them take those sporadic moments where they show a lot of passion, they show a lot of, they're investing, they're interested, they're having these really beautiful discussions with you, and you want to see them take that and really ground it and be consistent with it rather than inconsistent. This is what's caused you to be so guarded. Okay, a few cards fell here, so I will take them. Okay, so I feel that there was, they sold you a dream that they weren't able to carry through with. This person, it definitely has come to a close. This cycle has come to a close with this person. As hopeful and as wishful as you were that, they were who they said they were going to be, the reality of the situation is, I feel they were definitely not as invested as what they said they were and what they made you believe. And so, you fell into you fell in love with somebody, with an illusion of what they were. In reality, they were definitely not as invested. And they know this now. They know that, they can't keep pulling the wool over your eyes. They know they can't keep selling you a fake dream that you can see right through it. They know that you're very suspicious, distrusting, that you will not hesitate to just shut down, shut out, that there is nothing that they can say anymore to draw you in and hook you in anymore. You know, even though you want to rebuild, even though you want to believe, you still feel that you've been, you know, disrespected, and you don't know if you can come back from that and what that means for you. Like, if you were to come back from that after you've been disrespected in the way that you have and the way it's made you feel, you don't know if it's in your best interest and if you'll be compromising yourself. You know, they basically sold you the dream of that you will be together in a particular way that was very appealing to you. They were very charming. When you're with them, it definitely feels amazing. So I don't see how the question here is not whether or not this will go the distance. The question here for you, Gemini, is, are you willing to take the risk and believe this person's words to see if it's going to go to the distance, and see if the promises that they're now making you are in fact true and honest? Are you willing to do that? And this is why I'm saying that you don't want to listen to the words anymore. You want to see the actions. So I'm going to pull out a couple more cards for you, Gemini. It's looking like to me, Gemini, that again, I'm seeing a lot of 4s, I'm seeing a lot of 8s, multiples of 4s and 8s, 16. Definitely look up 4, 8 and 16. 4 and 8. There is a message there for you. You may find that you may make that connection that you're looking for. That guidance that you're looking for may come from something you read when it comes to those numbers. So, you know, it looks like your ultimate goal was to really be with someone that was able to be self-sufficient, knew themselves really well, were emotionally mature, were able to stand by their own beliefs and put boundaries in place. A really strong-minded personality. And you were hoping to be able to create a future with this person. You're very nurturing, you're very loving. It's that type of energy that you were looking for, which is what this person was trying to sell you. So the message I'm getting for you here, Gemini, is a question being, if you want this to go, if you want this to go the distance, the first thing for you to do is to really focus on dating yourself and becoming the kind of woman that you want to be if you're not already. If you are already, keep on cultivating her. That type of loving, nurturing woman, the type of personality that it takes to attract the kind of partner that you're looking for. Automatically, you put yourself on that path and on that energetic level and frequency. And this person will have nothing left to do but to rise to that challenge. They are still under the impression that they're able to woo you with their words. Your energy is going to show them otherwise, and they'll be left with nothing else other than to, you know, kind of tap out and leave you alone, or they're going to step up. First thing first, though, you will need to step into her energy. And I feel that this is a transition that is definitely needed so that you can receive those blessings that you're wanting to receive. As it stands right now, I don't think you want this to go the distance the way it is. You want it to go the distance. You wanted to date you want to date a different person in the same body as the one you were with. if that makes sense. If you think about this person right here, right now, you don't really want it to go the distance with them. The potential of them is very appealing though. Step into that frequency of the woman you want to become without waiting for the man to enter the life, or vice versa. Like, it's a feminine card and a masculine card, so that's why I said him or her. Please don't take offense, whether it's a man or a woman or any other. But yeah, stepping into that frequency of the energy you envision yourself being in this loving relationship will definitely call in the person you're trying to attract. It's time to close off an aspect of yourself or a belief about yourself that's no longer serving you, Gemini. So I do take personal readings, and if you're finding it challenging to work through the feelings that come with this transition, and you really want to close off whatever's blocking you, because it feels like there are elements of your behavior here that are blocking you from receiving the type of love that you're looking for, and hence why this kind of scenario seems to be happening to you, feel free to reach out. My contact details are in the description box below. I would love to work with you. So Gemini, I hope you found that helpful. Have a fantastic week. Bye.